Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to focus on a car that, again, I think has really gone under the radar. It's this, the BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe. Now, before we get properly cracking by taking a look at the exterior, interior details of this car and why I think it's gone a little bit under the radar, please, if you want more information, use the link in the description of this video to check out our latest offers, and just if you want a bit more information on this car, want to test drive one or inquire, the link is in the description. Today we're going to focus on this, the 218i, the base in the range. However, there are a number of different options available, as well as an M235i, the top of the range high performance petrol engine with around 300 horsepower. But let's focus on this. This particular car is finished in this incredible skyscraper grey paintwork. This is an M Sport as well. We've got the sun protection glass on this particular car. But other than that, this is more or less a base car. So let's get cracking by taking a look at some of the exterior details first, before we jump inside and have a look at the interior. Firstly, we need to talk about what the Gran Coupe is, what this 2 Series Gran Coupe is. In essence, it's a 1 Series underneath, but it just gives a little bit of a more sporty, more sort of sleek design than the 1 Series. As you can see, it's not a hatchback design, it's more of a saloon. And it's just a little bit more sort of classy in its feel. You get sort of different elements around, which we'll go and take a look at now. Now, let's start at the front end. It's very recognisable as BMW and actually looks broadly similar to the 1 Series, however there are some key differences. The kidney grills are more horizontal rather than the more vertical look you get on the 1 Series. The LED lights here are more angular and just have a few more design cues in them. And the bumper at the front, again, is just a touch more aggressive. There's more gloss black around the place. It sits a little bit different as well. It just looks slightly different. However, it's so recognisable as BMW. You've got the power lines that go up over the bonnet and then that sort of lead you into the roundel on the front. This particular car has got the chrome grills. You can get them as gloss black as well. And I mean, this colour looks fantastic. This skyscraper grey, I'll let you into a little secret, is actually my favourite colour that BMW has at the moment. As we move alongside the car, you'll see the key differences between this and the 1 Series. You can see at the rear, you've got this sloping design as it goes down at the rear. It doesn't carry on like a hatchback. You get the same sort of wheel designs. This being the M Sport, you've got these more aggressive look to the wheels. I think they look fantastic. You've got M designation here. Then you've got the swage line, which runs all the way along the car. You've actually got two swage lines. One that starts here, and then halfway up in the rear door, it splits into another one which carries on to the rear. Of course, you've got a Hofmeister kink on the rear 3/4 as well. And a nice little design element on the Gran Coupe is pillarless doors. Don't know why, but I just really like a pillarless door. Looks absolutely fantastic. But other than that, it's very recognisable as BMW. As I've said before, it's very sort of in shape. It's almost like the front, the bonnet and the rear is exactly symmetrical to one another. I think it's a different looking car, but I think it's a great looking car. What do you guys think in the comments below? The rear of the car is where the bulk of the differences are with the Gran Coupe over the 1 Series. You've got this incredibly different design. As you can see, it's more of a saloon style now with a normal opening boot. But you've got this sort of long gloss black element that runs the whole way through the rear of the car. It's actually sculpted quite a lot, this rear end. It sort of drops in here and then raises back out here and then drops back in again to this sort of really nice, almost spoiler-esque rear boot. You've got LED lights which wrap around the rear of the car as well. Looks really cool. 218i designation here. And then down the rear, you've got this sort of diffuser with a single exhaust pipe on the rear there. Very different to the 1 Series, but in a good way, I think. It's what you want if you want something slightly different to the hatchback feel and look. Inside the 2 Series Gran Coupe is exactly as you'd expect. It's pretty much exactly what it looks like in a 1 Series, which I think is not a bad thing. I love the interior of the current generation 1 Series, and this is no different. It's just a lovely place to sit with lovely metals and the tactile finishes all over the place. The steering wheel, big, chunky, lovely and soft to hold to your hands. You've got this awesome trim that runs across underneath the infotainment system in the centre. And in this, we've still got physical buttons to control your air conditioning, your heated seats, and so on. Directly in front of me, we've got a great display, this really lovely high definition display in front of me. Your media controls are on the right hand side of your steering wheel, and your cruise control, speed limiter all on the left. This particular car is an automatic. You can get these with manual gearboxes as well. The 218i has a 1.5 litre 3-cylinder petrol engine producing around 150 horsepower, which doesn't sound like a lot, but believe me, it's got plenty of poke. And if you just want to be driven in absolute comfort, this is a great car. And if you want to see a more in-depth driving video with the BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe and the 218i in general, please use the link in the top of the screen to go and check out one of my videos that I did a little while back. But yeah, these seats are the standard seats. They're lovely. You've got this sort of blend of leather and sort of fabric down the middle with this sort of pattern against the blue, signifying this is an M Sport. It's just such a lovely place to be. You've got wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay in the centre, dual zone climate control, heated seats and so on. There is just loads and loads as standard with this car. It's just a really cracking option if you want something slightly different to the 1 Series. I think it's a great proposition. And as I've already mentioned, please use the link in the description of this video to check out any of our offers and check out the stock that we have currently available right now. Thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel for plenty more content to come. And let us know your thoughts on this 2 Series Gran Coupe. Thanks ever so much for your continued support, and I can't wait to show you what's coming next.